right now that we're doing some upholstery work to. And as you can tell, it's greatly needed. The seats are coming apart. The cushions are all messed up. So we are doing some new ones. We're reupholstering the seats and the cushions and the covers and fixing some leaks in here. And it's gonna be looking good. See, here's some that we've already completed. We got one here. Look at that. Much better. Nothing flaking off, no rips or tears. Brand new. Our upholstery guy done them up right. And they look good. There's one of them. Here's another one. Boom. Brand new. Look at that. Like new. So we're getting these done up for them and getting them done right. And it's gonna be like a new, like they got a brand new couch in their motorhome. It's gonna be looking good. We're also fixing some leaks on the top up here. This right here had a leak going around it, so we got up there and resealed it. Got it looking nice. Same thing with the front one. This was leaking, so we got up there, resealed it. Got it looking nice. Did a tune up. Everything's working good on it. Now we'll step outside. I'll show you. We're working here on the dash AC. He's got a leak in there, so we got the nitrogen right there. We're gonna squirt some in there, pressurize the system, and see where the leak's coming from. Wherever gas is escaping, there's the leak. We had it hooked up earlier with just a little bit of nitrogen left in the tank, and we could hear where the leak was coming from, but we could not find the specific location because we just ran out of nitrogen. So went down, got some more nitrogen, and we're about to pressure so we can pinpoint exactly where it's coming from instead of just having a general location of where it's coming from. We know it's coming somewhere around the evaporator coil, but not exactly sure where. So again, we went and refilled the nitrogen tank, and then we're going to repressurize the system, take the cover off of the evaporator box in there, and we'll find where that leak's coming from, and then probably end up having to replace the whole evaporator. I'll switch this around so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here's where your evaporator coil is inside here on the dash AC. So what we got to do is just take that box off, hook this nitrogen tank back up to it, and then it'll start spewing out wherever the leak is. You can see there's oil residue all over it. So we know it's from coming around the evaporator coil there somewhere. And again, we just got to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from to see if something that we can take a torch and some solder and weld it up, or if it's in a non-repairable location, like somewhere in the evaporator itself. If it's in the evaporator, there's really not nothing we can do about that because you can't get inside them coils to solder them up. But if we got to replace the evaporator coil, then that's what we will do. We will replace it. How you guys doing on this beautiful day? You enjoying your Thursday? If you drop a line on the live chat, then I'll give you a shout out, or shout out to whoever it is that you want to shout out to. You can see behind me some more buses that we've got. These are the ones we've got for sale. The one down there, it's one that we're repairing. We got a Sea Breeze right there behind me, and then we got a Monaco Diplomat. Then we go on over here, we got the Itasca Sun Cruiser, and the infamous Allegro bus that everybody loves, really high end. And then even better than that is a Prevost right beside it, and there's two nice Prevosts right there. Then we come on around Star. Keep on going. we'll get in here, and we've got the 2022 Sequence. That one's really cool because it's got a pop-up tent on top. The roof pops up, and then when it pops up like that, then it makes a little space up in there. It's a lot like sleeping in a tent. And then new on the lot, walking up here, is this 2017 Thor Citation, and she's a beauty. We have not got approval to rent this one yet, so it is for sale strictly, and we got it listed at $84,900. Hey, I see somebody in there. Yeah, Jessica, our marketing director, is inside there taking a video of it right now while I'm taking a video of the outside. So if you go to our website, qualitywheels.com, you can see everything we've got. You can see all the rentals that we do have. We've got a 2019 Aspect that we're renting, $249 a day. We've got a 2014 View for rent on a day. Them have a 5-day minimum on them and a $1,500 deposit. So if you're not ready to buy one, you just want to dip your toe in the water, get your feet wet with one instead of going all in, then you can rent one, and we don't have a problem with that. We do have a Class A that is for rent. It's a tip you have down in the covered storage, and it's more like $600 a day. And then we've got a Keystone, Montana fifth wheel that we rent out as well. It's a 38 footer. So that's your options for renting. Again, you can go to qualitywheelswithaz.com and check out all of our inventory, or go to Outdoorsy for the rentals. It's got all of our rentals on there. Our website has the rentals on there. You just can't rent from our website. You can only inquire about buying and submit an application for a loan to buy one on there. You cannot rent from there specifically. What else? Who we got here? Hey Kaylee, how you doing? You doing all right today? Thanks for watching. I'm happy to give you a shout out. Kaylee, where are you from? When I can see my screen, I'll read what you respond. But man, hey, thank you guys for watching. I'm just a nobody on here, just a sinner saved by grace. So definitely thank you for watching. Every view, every like, every click, everything you do, every subscription, it definitely helps. I'm not even monetized yet. I'm working on getting there. I just haven't made it there yet. My goal is not to become a rich YouTuber or nothing like that. I just enjoy putting out content, and I like using this to show the RVs that we have for sale and for rent. We also do residential and commercial HVAC work. So if you live within a 50-mile radius of me and your air conditioner or heater breaks down, then you can call Quality Air Care, and I'm your guy. I'll be the one that sends a tech out, or I may be the tech that comes out myself. I got 1 or 2 days a week that I still go out in the field. I do, even though I am here at the office, I love going out in the field and interacting with customers. That's my passion, is going out, talking to people and helping solve their problems. That's another reason why I'm on here, is because I enjoy interacting with you guys, and enjoy talking to you, even if it's not one-on-one or face-to-face. This gives me an avenue to reach people and talk to them, and more importantly, spread the gospel and the good news that Jesus loves you, and he has provided a way for you to have eternal salvation. And he did that on the cross for everybody. And he loves each and every one of you guys. So no matter what you're going through, Jesus loves you. If you need to hear that today, again, Jesus loves you. This is a camper that we're doing some work to. At first they wanted to get the whole thing painted, but then we buffed a little spot for them and told them and said, look, hey, see how much better this looks than this right above it? And see, look at the difference. Look at that. This is old, this is buffed. And then you come over here and see the whole side has been buffed. And they don't need a new paint job, they just needed a good buffing. Although I do see some D-lam up here they need to take care of, I just noticed. See that bubble? Yeah, we're gonna have to address that for them. But just a world of difference in what some buffing would do. I think you can see a little spot right there. See the difference? Right here, that's another spot that we tested for them to show them. You don't really need a paint job. We can save you 10 grand if you just let us buff it all out. So that's what we're doing. That's what they went ahead and said, yeah, I think I'd like to save $10,000. So still just Kaylee on here. Somebody else, drop a line. I'll give you a shout out. Come on, people. I know you're out there today. I see you on there. I see you on the live. We about got this one finished up though. He's doing a little bit of body work right here. You can see he's got some Bondo. That was somebody else did that, not us. So we gotta correct a little bit of their work, smooth it out a little better so you can't feel anything before. We are gonna have to lay some paint down over this, but it beats repainting the whole thing, because that's just not necessary. You see another test spot right here. See the difference in the fade. See how faded it is there, and then the gloss it's got back there. So she's coming together. Coming together. Back here you can see a couple of our mobile vans where we do mobile service. So if you need us to come out and work on your RV, we do that as well. Got a nice Jaguar here for sale if you'd like a Jaguar. See here's a Jaguar. I'll get it in view for you. And then right behind it, you can see the Winnebago View that I was talking about earlier. It's for sale and for rent. That one's $249 a day. So jump on the website or give us a call, 501-276-5500, and we can hook you up with an RV if you want to buy one, if you want to rent one, or hey, if you got one for sale, we'll sell it for you. We got some open spots here on our lot. We've moved a lot of inventory, so all them spots right there behind me, we just depleted, and we need some to put in there. We need to fill them up. So if you've got one that you're tired of, then give us a call and we'll either buy it from you or sell it for you. Or if you want to rent it just to make some extra cash while it sits around collecting dust, then that's an option. When we rent for a customer, then you get 50% of the profit, and you're doing nothing except for handing somebody your keys till I know what is your precious RV. And trust me, we get it. That's why we do a mandatory insurance. You have to get insurance to rent an RV from us. It's not optional. The aspect that we have down there, it's a prime example of why we do mandatory insurance, is because they brought it back with, they had hit a barrier on the interstate and messed up the fender, took off the hubcap, it ripped off a piece of fiberglass that goes across the fender. It's a piece of trim that goes across the fender and then goes all the way down to the step. That got ripped off. Again, the hubcap is missing. It's got duals on the back, so it has these extension pieces that's braided wire, or not braided wire, it's a braided tube that goes to your inside dual, so you can put air in it. Rip both of them off somehow on the opposite side too. I don't get that. And I mean, they just did all kinds of damage to it. But again, Jan Planka, how you doing? Thanks for watching. But yeah, they just did all kinds of damage. But that's just a prime example of why we it's mandatory that you get insurance when you rent an RV from us. So again, if you have one that you don't use full time and you want to sell it, or you want to make some extra money off of it, then give us a call. We will rent it for you. We'll put it up on the website. We'll do all the advertising and everything, all the marketing, and you get half 50% of the profit made off of it. And we'd love to do that for you. We'd love to rent it for you, or again, if you're ready to get rid of it, then we'll either buy it outright, or we can put it on consignment and sell it for you. We do a JD Power on it, and so we can tell you exactly how much it's worth, and then we agree on a price, and when we sell it, we cut you a check for that amount instantly. You don't have to wait. As soon as we get funded on it, then you get funded on it as well. We just honestly, this was just a hobby that turned into a business, and God just blessed us to be able to get paid for what we're passionate about, and that's helping people, and helping people be able to enjoy their vacation to the best of our ability. Good, I'm glad you're doing okay, Jan, in Germany. Thanks for watching. I'm in the United States. Monkey on the chill, how you doing? Thanks for watching. We are in the United States. More specifically, we are in Hot Springs, Arkansas. We call it Spa City here, and it's called Hot Springs because if you look at the mountain range way back there behind me, you can see it way back there. There's a mountain range, and it circles the entire volcano, and there are active hot springs underneath our city here that we've tapped into, and you can come and get free water right here downtown. And there is hot springs that come up in the middle of the park. There are right on what's called Bathhouse Row. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Monkey. Again, thanks for watching. Right on Bathhouse Row, they've tapped into that hot water spring, and there's a couple of bathhouses where you can go and you can sit in the water, and it's just full of all these really rich minerals, and it's really good for your skin, and it's really good for healing pain ailments like arthritis and just all kinds of good stuff that you can go in there and just soak it all up in the bathhouses with the natural hot water. They don't heat it up. It's naturally hot. There's actually some tunnels that very few people know about that I go in and
and where you can walk underneath hot springs. If you're unfamiliar with it, this at one time was a gangster town. Al Capone used to hang out here, and there was escape tunnels from all of the bars and the places where he cards. And so there's escape tunnels that are still there, where he would go and evade the police. He would go in a back room, and it would have a tunnel attached to it, and then he would go down in the tunnel and then pop up somewhere across the street. And so I found out about these when I was a teenager, and me and a bunch of friends have went down there and explored it extensively. And it's still pretty cool, even though there's some places that they've got blocked and barred off. There's still some really cool stuff you can go down there, and the entire time you're walking down there, it's steamy from the hot spring.